at all. It's just, oh no, we're back to my biggest bane. Check your internet, see what's going on. Well, yeah, once again, we'll just hope for the best, but at least for now. All right, back to usual. So, I looked up some tips and tricks on the subreddit for Dicey Dungeons and also trying to see, and a lot of people were complaining about Witch 4 with how hard it is, just because of Witch's 3-dice economy really hurts. So, the biggest tips that I saw with it is twofold. Wow, that's almost three, that's not almost, that's 3 sixes actually rolled in a row. But, yeah, the problems that I've seen with Witch have all amounted to basically the same thing at the very end. Her 3-dice economy is really killer for your health end, and it sucks for you to try to be able to basically one-turn enemies. So, the solution that most people thought of is threefold. Freeze Death seems to be the way to go. So I think that's what I'm just going to shoot towards. You want to save, you want to potentially skip over some fights on 4-4, that way you level up in 4-5, considering how tight it is for you to actually be able to, how tight it is for you to be able to heal up. Heal up respectably between 4s, not just counting your damage end. And then the last thing that I had also seen as well was how, once you set up your spellbook, you don't want to be wasting dice in replacing spells. You want to just stick to your spells or you want to stick to your 4 spells and run with that. So I should be prioritizing upgraded a little bit more. Now I didn't get freeze as an option, but I did get weaken. So I'll run with that. It was that and dice manipulation. Any magic key or anything like that or so that allows you to start opening up dice. I would say making more dice and getting your economy going. Hall of Mirrors, of course, is the obvious example. Is the biggest thing that you can really ask for when it comes to. Alright, 2 magic missiles. As much as I've also just been really leading with weakness being a big part of my game plan as well for previous runs, of just spamming Sonic Wave ASAP, I think the biggest thing for me as well is also just respecting what I can make out of. Yeah, go ahead and roll my dice, because I'm realizing here. If I'm going to take damage from Sneezy, I'm going to take damage from Sneezy if he rolls doubles. But, going back to what I was saying here, the biggest thing about it was, if I'm wasting one of my potential 3 dice only, or even if I got a Hall of Mirrors, for instance, one of my 4 dice to 3 again to make economy, I am not moving my lineup at all. I am basically getting a net 0. So, or net 0, or just bricking so many of my turns instead of actually doing something productive with them. So that's just going to be the big thing that I want to refocus on my Witch 4 game plan, and maybe then I'll finally be able to clear this dastard of an episode. So let's think things out here for 2 seconds. That's a lot of 2s. Let's re-roll one of them. That's a 5. Do I need a 5? Not necessarily. I could nudge down to a Sonic Wave. I also have 2 evens for magic missiles, so let's do 1, 2. Put this in here. Make an infliction because I want to keep a Sonic Wave, and you are dead next turn, basically, no matter what. He almost killed me. My dice are burning, which does not feel good at all. But what I can luckily do is something like this. Toss a dice, thank you for the cauldron as well. Levels me up, I'm back to full health, and I'll take an upgraded slot this time. Because what I want to potentially do is put Sonic Wave in there, for instance. So, perfect. Roll this over. Get Magic Missile basically prepped and good to go. And legitimately just keep wailing on them for whatever I can. I think put my even here. And weaken his other attack. Even if it doesn't put it into my freeze spell slot. Fact is, I did weaken his option so he can't freeze or burn me. Even though it 6 damage, as long as I can beat him before my apple, then that's before my apple really comes around, and that's all I can ask for in that case. So I should have him basically dead to rights next turn no matter what, so just weaken him both times to prevent status effects from bricking me over. But yeah, you're seeing, like, the enemies can just hit so hard, so easily, and these are fights I am still taking early on. The later fights are just gonna hurt more, and I can't weaken all equipment. So I'm making away this floor with with 3 less health than I would like. Split a dice in 2. Now that is gonna be wonderful. I'll take that over nudge, because even though I can nudge down, more economy is what matters, and we get Hall of Mirrors now, so that is wonderful to see. Now I did put it on sit, so that is a bit of a problem, I do recognize. Vacuum, bully, stereo head. I tried to save stereo head for last, because maybe I could actually walk away with some extra health after his fight, but let's see what we can or cannot get going here. First and foremost, I think getting Hall of Mirrors here is exactly what I'm calling for. Hall of Mirrors, get a Sonic Wave out, reroll a Cauldron to see what I get out of it. Magic Key for the future turns, but until then, I want to stick to this. Magic Key helps my economy out a bit. Now, he's going to deal a boatload of damage, and basically, well, not basically, he did just heal past everything that I did. I'd split into 2, weaken, Cauldron me. So Hall of Mirrors again. I think 5 dice is good enough. So what I want to do is put this on my upgraded slot, Sonic Wave him twice, and now he's weakened twice over, so that's both of his equipment slots. So he's not blinding me at least, but he is doing so much damage, which is not good at all. So, go ahead, Crystal Ball again. I need to just start moving my lineup. Reroll the ones. Already have 2 sitses, don't need. Place a 4 out. Magic Missile. With the sits, I don't need a sits. This is my Foots and Prots. And what I do here is something like this. Roll me. Hit. If I did it better, if I put the infliction on both doubles right there, maybe I could have had something, because I'm absolutely gonna have to take the stereo head fight after this, it feels like. I did miss... Actually, it moved the lineup by 1. He would have been 1 off lethal. Oh, I don't have to take the stereo head fight. I could take both apples and then try to fight the bully. Let's see what's in the chest first. 2 poison. Two poison over my magic missile hits. It could be interesting, but that is such a slow economy for how many turns a round could go. But I'm trying new things out, so I am intrigued by it. Let's keep magic missile. Let's put it on infliction. I want to try it. I kind of want to try it. Bully and 16 health, though. I don't know about it, but I am trying wrist. I could guaranteed make it out against Stairhead with taking no damage thanks to the weaknesses. But, thanks to having Sonic Wave, but Bully, I'd walk out with such little health otherwise. So I think I'm going to try something like this instead. So, I think Magic Key. Cauldron. See what I get. I'm gonna have to just toss the dice. That is a pitiful turn, but I drew way too many more 3s than I would have liked. So that's not the best. I do get my crystal ball. I can try to get something really going here. So let's think about things. Split a dice first. Oh, mirrors me for the future. Get cauldrons up and out here as much as I can. Another magic missile would be nice. Just legitimately keep whacking him over and over again. Should I have tossed the dice instead of putting this on? That's 1 damage now for 2 damage potentially in the future. Thinking out loud, thinking out loud. Now, Bully can 1-turn me. So I basically need to one turn him back, and that is a lot of odds that I am drawing, and I am not happy about. If I just threw my dice at him. If I just threw my dice. But he misplays and doesn't kill me. I'm not going to complain. That is very, very surprising. Dupe over magic key at this point, I feel. Get an odd dice, but everything that I want is even, so horrible. Do not want Silver Cauldron. Alright, stereo time. So, need to just get my shots from Sonic Wave to guarantee that he can't hurt me. This is unfortunate. That's another sits. That's another sits. That is super annoying. Interesting. Not necessarily one I wanted at all, considering how I can just take damage and he's going to be weakening my slots now. But the fact that I didn't draw a single 4 really kills me. Now I'm getting the 4s. So put that right then and there. Want to re-roll you. That's another 4, that's fantastic, but I can't use the sits on it because it'll be just be maxed out. It is good to set up for the future though. So at the very least I can weaken him once so he can only use one offensive action. Now he's just probably gonna put that sits. Oh wait, he can't use the sits. Alright, no, we are totally fine. We are totally fine. Because I can literally just lay these dice into him. And he can't do a darn thing. He can weaken me, but I'm walking away only with 4 health less. And that's way better than a bully fight would be. So, very, very happy on that end. Very, very happy. Good stereo head fight. Good stereo head fight. Did have to spend my money on that apple to guarantee I don't die to bully, but what more can I say? So, gotta fight 2. I gotta fight everybody here if I want to level up, so I just gotta deal with that. Hey, Metsu! My orts are broken, so, kinda dealing with that right now, but I'll act like it, or I should have been acting. Oh my god, I got a raid! Oh my god, it's Metsu from itsmetsu.com! How you doing, mate? How you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. My goodness, the YouTube peeps are gonna be so confused by this, because chatbots is broken, my windows and everything are broken. Everything is kind of broken right now. What were you playing, Chief? Because I remember the last tweet that I saw was that you were playing Ace Attorney, I think, but that was yesterday, right? So what were you doing instead? What were you doing instead, my friend? That's a lot of sits around. Alright, you know what? Just get my economy for the future then, because I don't have much to work on. There's a lot of technical difficulties tonight. Yeah, that's how it's going. Psycho Pomp and it steals. I don't know what Psycho Pomp is, but I know what it steals is, because I remember seeing one person making a video on it. I don't remember who, but I did remember seeing somebody making a video on it steals. So I at least know what that is. Chief, smile. One was mostly chill and trippy, the others would be on intense. Yeah, like, okay, hold on. I know that with you, I'm a big horror baby, but I remember seeing it get recommended from me on from a YouTube video. Pastra is the first one right there. Yeah, Pastra is like this guy that I remember like seeing in my recommended, and I remember seeing his video on it steals. And yeah, it is a very intense game. No doubt about that. Alright, so let's think things out here for 2 seconds. I want to get a cauldron going to reroll this. That's a 6. If I spend the 6 in Hall of Mirrors, then I'd have to spend a 4 to use it. I'm setting a 4 now. I'd only be able to weaken him once. Whereas, instead, I want a Sonic Wave. I want 2 Sonic Waves to weaken both of his hits. So, get those going. Leave the Hall of Mirrors even, because that way, even if he lots my dice, I can keep my economy going. Okay. Muddled out my game plan. Dark Deception, but less comedic and arcading, more intense horror. Okay then. Fair enough, Chief. Well, that's a pretty succinct... Yeah, that's a pretty succinct way to describe it to me then. Need to get food now? Have a good one? Yeah! Thank you for coming by, Metsu. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. Take it easy tonight. In the meantime, I'll just keep whacking this beetle. At the very least, the weakens are gonna move his damage profile down, but it's not gonna stop him completely. As you can see, yeah, he has up to 6 damage from the battle axe anyway. At the very least, I'm stopping him from really hurting me too much more. But I need to just knock him out. Because, yeah, I'm preventing him from dealing upwards of 10 more damage to me per turn. But I actually need to still move this line of damage up, all things considered here. So put a Sonic Wave. Hit. 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 Throw a Cauldron in here just for the extra poke damage. And, well... Oh, I didn't throw the dice. If I'm one-off lethal, I'm going to hate myself here. Dude, that's another 6. Like, we say I have Crystal Ball, and maybe I get to use that against Keymaster. But this has been a lot of pain and suffering, without a doubt, Chief. Alright, give me a new dice, please. That's another 4. Wonderful. And then I can just toss a kill. Alright, I wasn't one-off lethal, but I'm just gonna be nomming on these apples anyway. Yeah, we'll talk sometime soon enough, Metsu. Alright. Go ahead. Spend away. Press dupe. Not that I can really do much against Keymaster. I just need to actually DPS race him, right? So yeah, in that case then. Hole of Mirrors. Roll me a 3. Dupe. Get the dupes going, because what I want is an extra die. Followed by Sonic Wave would be 3 damage versus Magic Missile would be 5. So let's keep my damage profile moving up, because he is just going to be a DPS race. It's just 5 damage each for the keyboard hits, yeah? Weakening 1 and 6 wouldn't be the best. No, it's 4. Okay. So 8 damage is prospected next turn. So yeah. Double as many 4s as I can. Because all that I want to do is slam him for as much damage as possible. Doesn't matter what I really use here. All that matters is how many hits I really am dealing. Maximizing my damage output with this is, once again, even if I weaken him once or so, it's not really moving my line at all. What matters is if I can kill him this turn. So maximizing the little bit of chip damage that I'm getting out of my hits with Magic Missile as opposed to Sonic Wave is all that really matters. So toss a 6 in there. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That's what I wanted out of it. I just needed another 3 for the Magic Missile, so I can't complain to RNG this time. I got pretty lucky, but I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the Loud Bird with 19 health. I have to try, though. I'm not getting much out of Slime Ball. I could put Catastrophe just because. But I have to kill the Loud Bird to level up, because I'm not going to survive till 4 or 5 against level 4 or 5 enemies, I feel. So I think I need to just go ahead, press the button, and just say let's get going. So first and foremost, economy is so important. If I can weaken any way or form, I think that's going to be huge. Toss a 2. I don't need 2 2s. I think getting a Sonic Wave would be huge. Magic Missile would be huge, and then I can spend 1, 2, 3 on this end, yeah? Yeah. Because 1, 2, 3. He's weakened. I got some economy. Oh, he's weakened the worst target, and he got doubles too, dude. I mean, it's not that I have the ability to do anything here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is absolutely horrendous, actually. That silence really, really freaking sucks. What the heck? I'll weaken him. The fact that I don't no damage there. Like, oh my god, and then it hits the next worst target! I'm gonna die to this damn bird. Okay. Think things out, Cruzy. Think things out. I think go ahead. I should have cauldroned. I didn't look. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. All of mirrors. I have to get the dice economy going one way or another. Roll me. Roll me. Get a dupe for the future. But otherwise, I'm basically dead in the water here, aren't I? Unless Echo Blast really gets weakened, but... Oh my god, you have gotta be kidding me, dude. Absolutely, we can just hit